Work-life balance. It's one of the things I wanted to ask you about.
How about lotion? What the heck?
We have lotion. We can get
You
some.
do?
What is that? What do you got? Looks like you have electrical tape on your arm.
Yeah,
there.
there's like a little blister there, so.
Okay.
It's not electrical, it's like KT tape, but that's just because that's the tape we had.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, and Band-Aids, they don't ever stay on.
No.
Work-life balance, well, I work with my husband,
Yeah.
so.
Do you guys feel okay about it?
Yeah, it's awesome. That was something I was nervous about because Arden was not going to be involved, and
Yeah.
it really, I say it's awesome now, but it took a lot of work to like figure out who's doing what, who handles what thing. Like Arden's good. He doesn't get involved with staff. And if staff asks for like money stuff, I just go, dude, why are you asking me? Like that's Arden's deal.
Yeah.
Except for I do payroll just because I have to adjust it all the time because people forget to clock in.
People in the Boots orbit know who to go to.
Yeah,
for
they
which
know who to
thing.
go to for what. But for Arden and I to figure that out, it took a hot minute, and there was definitely
Some moments.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
some struggles. Now I'm like, oh, it's amazing, but for me to not recognize that it was difficult, it was.
People must ask you. So, what do you say about like how it's impacted your relationship and all that other kind of stuff? What was that like to go through that? I couldn't imagine owning a business with Ray. I think she would justifiably kill me within probably the first week if we tried to own a business together. Because I would love. She envies you. She wants to be you.
What?
This is as good as time as any to
No,
say
she
this.
doesn't.
Dude, for real.
Oh, yeah, right.
Her dream is to have a bakery. Like she loves that idea. And I'm always going, that has got to be a hellacious amount of work for.
Yeah.
There's no way you're buying a second home on. Not that that's what we're pursuing it by any means, but like
No,
it's difficult living, right?
Yeah,
like,
we're not. It's not like
Yeah.
we're fancy or,
Yeah.
loaded or
Exactly.
oh, we're going out to the lake place. Nothing like that.
That's right.
And I still work there. I mean, I'm there 5 days a week for
Yes,
sure.
exactly.
Unless we have a little trip like we did this last weekend, gone for 3 days. That's fine.
Yeah.
And we have amazing people who work with us, so it is possible for us to leave town for like 10 days and everything runs smoothly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really great. And
Yeah.
but I like to say we take care of our people because they're like family. It's not like, and we're big on giving out little bonuses here and there for people who help out because it helps us out. So,
Totally, yeah.
But in the beginning, Benji, oh my God, it was so hard because you cannot afford to hire a bunch of staff.
You cannot.
And you're like on a shoestring anyway.
Yeah.
And you know what? We started Boots with money from friends. It's like 6 different people gave us loans. They're like, it doesn't matter if you give us interest or not.
What was the kind of capitalization picture like? What did you need for money, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I don't mind, and
Might
I don't
be
know.
relevant to the.
Yeah,
people
I don't know.
Might be relevant to Ray when
To
we're
Ray.
talking later, and she's like, "I'm gonna do it."
Yeah, I think, and I could be wrong. I'm thinking it was like around maybe 70.
That'd be pretty modest.
Yeah, pretty modest because Arden and his friends all did free labor.
Get some sweat.
Also
sweat
because
equity.
Dan was my friend and was very, very generous.
Cool about it.
Also had a lot of materials because he just kind of collects old things. So they were like, do you know what I mean? He already had a bunch of doors that we made our
'cause
seats out of.
70,000. That sounds like an insignificant amount of money.
Yeah, it was. And I could be wrong on that.
Sure.
I would guess what? I'd have to ask Arden because I don't
Okay.
know. I'm just like this. Do we have money? I just use my debit card. It seems to work.
But on the relationship side, it was okay. It was like you guys didn't go through like it wasn't like. Would you recommend it to other people? I guess, or would it be dependent on what how you feel about your relationship? With
Yeah,
somebody?
I think it would depend on that. And no, the right way to say this, we don't I would never in a million years tell Arden what to do. Do you know what I mean? Either in his social life or even at work. I would never, it's just not what we do. You know how some couples are like, hey, is it cool if I go for a bike ride? Or, like that. I mean, obviously we're respectful of each other's time and getting our kids to where they need to be. But yeah, we just are more like friends that way. I don't know how to describe it. So I don't think it works if one person, I've seen relationships where one person's kind of in charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One person sort of runs the show and the other one's like, well, then it wouldn't maybe work.
Interesting.